Ancient American mythology, a tapestry of beliefs and cosmic visions. Ancient America pulsated with a vibrant tapestry of myths, legends, and spiritual beliefs. From the towering Andes to the lush rainforests of Mesoamerica, indigenous cultures wove intricate narratives that explained the world around them, the forces of nature, and the very essence of human existence. These stories, passed down through generations via oral tradition, elaborate codices, and stunning artistic representations, offer a window into the rich intellectual and spiritual lives of the people who inhabited this land long before European contact. This exploration delves into the fascinating world of ancient American mythology, examining key themes, prominent deities, and the enduring legacy of these captivating stories. The cosmic stage, creation myths and the origin of the universe. Many ancient American cultures possessed creation myths that explained the origin of the universe, the earth, and humankind. These narratives often involved powerful deities who shaped the cosmos through acts of will, sacrifice, or divine artistry. Mesoamerican creation stories. The Maya, with their sophisticated understanding of astronomy and mathematics, developed complex creation accounts. The Popol Vuh, a sacred text of the Maya, narrates the creation of humans from maize, emphasizing the importance of this staple crop in their culture. It describes a series of attempts by the gods to create beings worthy of reverence, culminating in the creation of humans from corn. The text explores themes of duality, sacrifice, and the cyclical nature of time. The Maya also believed in multiple levels of existence, including the underworld, Exabulba, and the celestial realm. Other Mesoamerican cultures, like the Aztec, had their own creation myths, often involving powerful deities like Quetzalcoatl and Tezcatlipoca, who were responsible for the creation of the sun, the earth, and humanity. The Aztec creation myth involved a complex cycle of suns, each representing a different era, with the current era being the fifth sun. These myths often intertwined with their understanding of cosmology and the movements of celestial bodies. Andean creation myths. In the Andes, the Inca civilization had a rich tradition of creation stories. The myth of Viracocha, the creator god, tells of his emergence from Lake Titicaca and his subsequent creation of the world, the sun, the moon, and the stars. Viracocha was often depicted as a bearded figure, symbolizing wisdom and power. Other Andean cultures, like the Mochi and the Nazca, also had their own creation narratives, often linked to their environment and their agricultural practices. These myths often highlighted the importance of reciprocity between humans and the natural world, emphasizing the need to maintain balance and harmony. North American creation myths. Native American tribes across North America had diverse creation stories, reflecting their varied environments and cultural traditions. Some tribes, like the Haida and the Tlingit of the Pacific Northwest, had creation myths involving Raven, a trickster figure who often played a crucial role in shaping the world. Other tribes, like the Lakota and the Cheyenne of the Great Plains, had creation myths centered around the Great Spirit, a supreme being who created the universe and all living things. These stories often emphasized the interconnectedness of all creation and the importance of respecting the natural world. 2. Deities and supernatural beings, a pantheon of power. The ancient American pantheon was populated by a vast array of deities and supernatural beings, each with their own unique attributes, powers, and responsibilities. These deities often represented natural forces, human emotions, or abstract concepts. Mesoamerican deities. The Maya pantheon included a complex hierarchy of gods and goddesses. Among the most important were Itzamna, the creator god, Kukulkan Quetzalcoatl in other Mesoamerican cultures, the feathered serpent deity associated with wisdom and knowledge, and Chac, the rain god. The Aztec pantheon was equally complex, with deities like Huitzilopochtli, the god of war and the sun, Tlaloc, the god of rain and fertility, and Coatlicue, the earth goddess and mother of Huitzilopochtli. These deities were often depicted in elaborate iconography, reflecting their power and their importance in the lives of the people. Andean deities. The Inca worshipped a variety of deities, including Inti, the sun god, who was considered the most important deity in the Inca pantheon, Mama Kia, the moon goddess, and Pachamama, the earth mother, who was associated with fertility and agriculture. Other Andean cultures had their own pantheons, often featuring deities associated with mountains, rivers, and other natural features. North American deities. Native American tribes across North America had diverse pantheons, reflecting their varied cultural traditions. Some tribes, like the Iroquois, had a pantheon of deities associated with agriculture, hunting, and healing. Other tribes, like the Navajo, had a complex system of deities and spirits associated with the natural world and the cosmos. These deities were often invoked in ceremonies and rituals, seeking their favor and protection. 3. The natural world, animals, plants, and sacred landscapes. The natural world played a central role in ancient American mythology. Animals, plants, and natural landscapes were often imbued with spiritual significance, serving as symbols of power, wisdom, and connection to the divine. Animal symbolism. Animals were often seen as powerful beings with close ties to the spirit world. Jaguars, serpents, eagles, and other animals were frequently depicted in ancient American art and mythology, representing strength, cunning, and spiritual power. The jaguar, for example, was a powerful symbol in Mesoamerican cultures, associated with the underworld and the night sky. Serpents, particularly feathered serpents like Quetzalcoatl, were associated with wisdom, knowledge, and renewal. Eagles were symbols of power and freedom, often associated with the sun and the sky. Plant symbolism. Plants, particularly maize, cacao, and various medicinal herbs, were also imbued with spiritual significance. Maize, the staple crop of Mesoamerica, was often associated with creation myths and fertility rituals. Cacao, used to make chocolate, was considered a sacred beverage, often used in ceremonies and rituals. Medicinal herbs were seen as gifts from the gods, used to heal both physical and spiritual ailments. Sacred landscapes. Certain natural landscapes, such as mountains, caves, and rivers, were considered sacred places, often associated with deities and spirits. Mountains, seen as powerful and majestic, were often considered abodes of the gods. Caves, seen as entrances to the underworld, were often associated with death and rebirth. Rivers, seen as sources of life and sustenance, were often associated with fertility and purification. IV. Rituals and ceremonies. Maintaining cosmic balance. Rituals and ceremonies played a vital role in ancient American religious practices. These ceremonies were often designed to appease the gods, ensure the continuation of natural cycles, and maintain cosmic balance. Mesoamerican rituals. Mesoamerican cultures, like the Maya and the Aztec, had elaborate ritual calendars and performed complex ceremonies involving human sacrifice, animal sacrifice, and offerings of food, incense, and other valuable objects. These rituals were often performed in large plazas and temple complexes, designed to impress and awe. The Aztec, in particular, were known for their elaborate human sacrifices, which they believed were necessary to maintain the cosmic order and ensure the continued flow of the sun's energy. Andean rituals. Andean cultures, like the Inca, also had elaborate rituals and ceremonies, often involving offerings to the sun god, Inti, and the Earth Mother, Pachamama. These rituals were often performed in sacred places, such as mountaintops and springs. The Inca also practiced ancestor worship, believing that their ancestors continued to influence the world from the spirit realm. North American rituals. Native American tribes across North America had diverse ritual practices, reflecting their varied cultural traditions. Some tribes, like the Lakota, performed the sun dance, a complex ceremony involving fasting, dancing, and self-sacrifice. Other tribes, like the Navajo, performed elaborate healing ceremonies, involving chants, prayers, and the creation of sand paintings. Art and iconography, visualizing the sacred. Ancient American art and iconography provide a rich source of information about their mythology and religious beliefs. Deities, supernatural beings, and mythological scenes were often depicted in elaborate sculptures, murals, pottery, and other art forms. Mesoamerican art. Mesoamerican art is renowned for its intricate detail and its symbolic richness. Maya art, for example, often depicted scenes from their creation myths, as well as images of their deities and rulers. Aztec art was equally impressive, with monumental sculptures like the Stone of the Sun and the Coyolxauhqui stone, depicting mythological scenes and deities. Andean art. Andean art also reflected their mythology and religious beliefs. Inca art, known for its geometric designs and its emphasis on symmetry, often depicted images of their deities and their rulers. Mochi art, known for its realistic depictions of everyday life, also included scenes from their mythology and their religious practices. North American art. Native American art across North America reflected their diverse cultural traditions. From the totem poles of the Pacific Northwest to the rock art of the Southwest, Native American art often depicted images of animals, spirits, and mythological figures. The enduring legacy, the power of myth in the modern world. Despite the passage of centuries and the impact of colonization, the